Yep. All right, so am I actually strong enough to give you guys any recommendations, any advice on how to lift? Am I weak? Am I strong? Or am I in between? Let's find out. Let's go! So, you probably figured out I'm in between. I'm not super strong. I'm not super weak. I don't think. I'm like I said, I'm intermediate. And the main way I figure out how strong I am, well, I'm going to determine, is with like 6 main lifts. You got the bench press, squat, deadlift, shoulder press, and I like to throw in the row and pull-ups. I think those are 6 good parameters for figuring out how strong a person is. I'm going to tell you my estimated 1 rep maxes with each one of them. All right, let's see.
My first exercise is explosive bent over rows. I like it because it's a little more athletic, standing a little too upright, but that's something I'll work on in the future.
All right, first workout done. So let's get started. So I'm gonna start with row. I know most people don't max out a row, but I still think it's an important exercise, especially for your bench press, to have those strong back muscles. But my row right now, last time I did 200 pounds for 8 reps, barbell. So that, you do the equation, it comes out to about 245. So I'm trying to get my row up to the same amount as my bench press. My bench press is a little more. I still got poverty bench, but I think if I get my row up, my back muscles stronger, I'll be able to stabilize more on that. So, yeah. All right, next exercise.
Next, I have a conventional bench press. Did 2 sets of 8 at 225. Well, the second set I did 5 reps. But for all my barbell lifts, I do a conventional placement of my hands or my feet, and then I do a close grip or close stance, and then wide grip or wide stance. So that's how I usually get it in 3 different ways, and then an explosive as well.
All right, for the next one, bench press. I just did 225, let's just say 8. 225 for 8, that goes around to a 1 rep max of 275. So these 1 rep maxes are a little off because I've tried 265, I just got it, so a little liberal with the 275. But nonetheless, at least I'm at 2 plates, repping it. Finally feel more like a grown man. This is the most I've ever done in my life. I've always been crappy at always had poverty bench, but I'm making progress, which is the important thing, and that's all you can ask for. On to the next one.
Next, I have my close stance deadlift. It's similar to a Romanian or stiff leg. I'm sure I'm not doing it exactly the same, but it's a hip hinge, and I keep my legs reasonably straight. There's a little bend every day. I like it. Today I was up to 355, and it helps with my conventional deadlift where I have a little wider stance. So yeah, that's it.
All right. Next one, deadlift. Deadlift is my best lift. I do 1 set of 8 at 405. So that goes to a one rep max of 4. Actually, it's more than that. I think it's 485. But the most I've done is 475. But let's go with 475. I think that's pretty good. I'm knocking on 5 plates, which is for normal everyday gym. That's almost advanced. So that's my best lift. I like to show off with it. So if it's not that much, I don't care. Don't burst my bubble. All right, to the next one.
Next, I have a wide grip pull down. Once again, like last week, I'm trying to keep my chest a little more upright and pull it down to the bottom of my chest. It's something I'm working on. Every day, just trying to get better. So today, did it at 135.
Now for pull downs. Most people don't do 1 rep maxes on pull downs. I don't either. But just for consistency, I'm doing on pull downs, I'm doing 150 for 8. So that should equate to about 185. I think it's 185. It's okay. I thought I was stronger than that. I would usually do pull-ups. I started getting to do pull downs to kind of just really focus on building my back, because I kind of use more arms, and I guess I maybe sway more, but I'm gonna get back into doing more pull-ups. But for now, 185 for pull downs. Now shoulder press on the other hand, that's kind of like my bench press, but I'll get to it next.
Next, I have dumbbell seated shoulder press. I don't have it totally vertical, the seat. I have it the notch right below that, because sometimes when it's totally vertical, there is a slight chance of you injuring your shoulder. So I like leaning back just slightly to save my shoulders and stay injury free.
All right, for my favorite exercise of them all, a little sarcasm. Shoulder press, I do 135. Yeah, for 8 reps. So that goes to a 1 rep max of 165. It's always been the bane of my existence, but like bench press, making little gains. I recently got up to 225 on the bench press. Recently got to 135 on the shoulder press. So at least I'm doing adult male weights at this point. All right, on to the next one.
And my final compound is searcher squat. With this movement, you put the barbell in the crease of your elbows. It's kind of uncomfortable, but once you get used to it, it's pretty nice. I like this versus doing front squats because you can't really do the front rack position. So yeah, 185.
And finally, I have squat. Squat, I'm at 290 for 8 reps, so that equates to 360 for 1 rep. That's kind of optimistic, but that's where I'm at. It's a kind of okay lift for me. I'm better at deadlift, kind of suck at bench press, kind of suck at shoulder press. So it's kind of in the middle for me, but I'm working on it, trying to get up to 3 plates. All right, that's it for all my maxes.
And finally, after all those compound movements and accessories that I don't show you, I do front carries. They're pretty evil to put at the end of the workout because they're very taxing, and some people think I'm a masochist for doing it, but I enjoy it. There's nothing like picking up something heavy, carrying it around, and putting it back. It kind of brings out the me man, sort of grunt, testosterone, masculine energy, and I like it. It's good to have that every once in a while.
All right, that is the workout. Got everything done. You guys see how weak I am, how just pitiful I am at working out. No, I think I'm about, like I said, intermediate. I have some knowledge, some things I can share with people, especially beginners. And I'll share those things going forward. But I thought it'd be good for you to at least see where I'm coming from and hold me accountable as well with numbers like, hey, Jais, you were doing 405 like on deadlift 6 months ago. Where you at? You supposed to be hitting, 5 plates, knocking on it. So, those sort of things. And also to give encouragement to people, no matter where you're at, just start where you're at. There's plenty of exercises where I remember I started with shoulder press. I just started with the bar. That's 45 pounds. And, that's where I was at. And never feel ashamed of where you're at and where you're starting from. Everyone's starting at some point, and 99% of the people in the gym, they see where you're at and you're working hard. They're like, keep up the good work, okay? Don't pay attention to that 1% is, they're only doing that. Forget them. You know how it goes. Those that matter don't care, and those that care don't matter, all right? So keep working, keep doing the best you can. Wherever you're starting, that's where you're at, and just try to be better every day. All right, I'm out. Peace.